This is the first episode of the Mountain Mindset Show. और ये Instagram live series है that we are starting every Friday 9 p.m. A very wonderful guest will be joining us every week. So today we have a very wonderful person. We have Kamalika with us. And so the most interesting thing about Kamalika is she is a meditation teacher and a practitioner since over 23 years. But still you like to call yourself a practitioner, not a teacher. And she's a mindfulness coach. So इस episode में हम देखेंगे like we'll understand what is the difference and why do you prefer to call yourself a practitioner or a teacher yet, even though you have 23 years of experience. Like that's huge. Great, wonderful. And also audience को ये बता देते हैं कि Kamalika is joining us from Manali.
Yeah,
wonderful place in Himachal Pradesh. So let's begin the session. So how are you? कैसे हैं?
I'm good. In fact,
मौसम कैसा
right now मौसम बहुत अच्छा है एंड ये सीजन में सिंस द पास्ट मंथ आई गेस हम लोग अब ब्रिटिशर्स की तरह बात करने लगे हैं. कोई भी किसी से मिलता है तो हाउ इज द वेदर वो सब ब्रिट्स ऐसा करते हैं. सो वी हैव टर्न्ड इनटू टेम्पररी ब्रिट्स क्योंकि यहाँ पे कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है. एंड लाइफ में इतना नहीं डरी तो मैं इस बार भी नहीं थी. बट आई मीन आई थिंक यू ऑल हैव सीन व्हाट हैपेंड.
Yep. I hope it's stable now.
Seen
the condition for better.
It's much better, but the damage is done, and it'll take at least 2 to 3 years to get it repaired.
Yep.
What we saw is not shown anywhere. So yeah,
that is always the case. Right.
It was not very good. It was not a very happy thing. We for 5 days we did not have mobile network. For 4 days we didn't have water. For 4 days we didn't have electricity. But yeah, we saw a lot of things during those 4 days. So yeah.
Right. But that's how unusual things happen in life, and that teaches many things, right? I remember जब वो बद्रीनाथ वाला incident हुआ था, and the whole Uttarakhand was affected.
The Kedarnath.
So, but yeah, sorry, the Kedarnath one. Yeah, right. The whole पूरा Uttarakhand में उस समय यही वाला सीन हुआ था exactly. But yeah, we sustained. Even आज की लाइफ के लिए मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन ये था, नेटवर्क आ रहा है?
नेटवर्क फिलहाल तो आ रहा है. एंड I have 2 Wi-Fi connections in this apartment as we speak. एंड एक है जियो का, एक है लोकल. और मेरे हस्बैंड के घर में लाइक अभी आई एम इन माय अपार्टमेंट. आई लिव इन अ विलेज. माय हस्बैंड्स हाउस इन मीर टाउन. उनके घर में एयरटेल का कनेक्शन है. तो हमारे पास एट एनी गिवन मोमेंट 3 वाईफाई है. सो अगर ये नहीं चला तो वो सो या बिकॉज़ यू हैव
arrangement is there.
या
Okay. So nice. That's great. And so let's start the session because many people have already joined in. So let's start the session. So मेरा सबसे पहला question जो आपसे है वो यही है, like why are you into mindfulness and meditation? इसकी need क्या
बाय
है
चांस
आज के टाइम में?
आज के टाइम में, सिर्फ आज के टाइम में नहीं, सदा के टाइम में ये नीड है. हर सदी में in every era we need mindfulness. We need to be mindful. We are always alert, and so mindfulness is also being alert. But this alertness is minus the adrenaline. Is the awareness wala alertness. That's what mindfulness is all about. And due to lack of better words in English, we have to call it mindfulness, meditation, and this, that, whatnot. इसका कोई perfect translatory word है ही नहीं English dictionary में. Because which also I felt since 2020 during lockdown, I understood what is the chaos and why is there so much chaos. Because when you translate something, man, it comes to lost in
Things that we become senseless.
Yeah, right. It's a very bad Chinese whisper that no one likes to hear. But yeah, that's what has happened. But that's so in 2020 तक मुझे ऐसा लगता था that because मुझे आता है, I mean आता है, okay, so क्योंकि मैं प्रैक्टिस करती हूँ तो मेरा ये मानना था सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में शायद कि सब कर रहे हैं, everybody is doing it, what's the big deal. But then I mean I met with some amazing people, well-meaning, educated, highly educated, working in excellent organizations, in excellent positions. Even I was an award-winning coach for a very long time in a corporate, but I quit everything. So I mean, I as a child also, I genuinely couldn't figure that why are people not able to understand simple things. ये बहुत simple बात है ना, तो इसके लिए क्यों लड़ रहे हो? Like as simple as कि आपने कुछ बोला मुझे पसंद नहीं आया, तो मैं बोलूंगी कि मुझे पसंद नहीं, I mean मुझे समझ नहीं आया, मुझे पसंद नहीं आया, मैं ऐसे ही बोलूंगी, राइट? बट सामने वाला एकदम से डंडा लेके एंड एवरीथिंग लेके खड़ा हो जाएगा एंड दे हाउ डेयर यू टॉक टू मी लाइक दैट. एंड आई जस्ट कुडंट फिगर आउट ऑल माय लाइफ टिल 2020 कि तो बोला फिर इसमें नहीं समझने वाली क्या बात है. And
that's like common sense is not common, no, they say.
Common sense is not common, and it is not common because we are heavily attached to our physical bodies. We are heavily attached to the not to the physical body. अगर हम physical body से attached होते हैं ना, तो शायद हम इतना torture नहीं करते अपने आप को जितना नहीं करते हैं. We are attached to
what yes, उसको. हाँ. Right.
We are attached to our emotions, and we are attached to our emotions, fully aware, not aware. Fully experiencing it 24/7 all the time that अभी हमें कुछ लग सकता है, then after 3 seconds, not 30 seconds, मैं इतने लंबे टाइम की बात ही नहीं करी, 3 seconds में कुछ और लग सकता है.
बिल्कुल. Same situation.
For example, right? You are having, you're eating, you're eating rice and you're eating dal. Very simple meal, right? दो ही item है आपके plate में and you're eating it. So the first spoonful that you just ate, there were no milk in it. There were like no green chilies in it, right? The second spoon had a green chili in it.
Right.
Just 3-4 seconds back, there were no sign of a green chili or nothing tikha in it, nothing bitter, I mean, nothing hot in it, spicy in it. The second mouthful, the same meal, the same smell, the same plate, the same meal, everything same. The same Netflix series that's being played on your TV. But you have a slice of green chili in it, and you're like so hot. And the moment you gulp down like a sip of water, and you're fine. 3 seconds, 3 seconds.
Yep.
Then my question, dear friends, is why are you depending on or relying on emotions? It is permanent. क्यों हम उसको drive करते हैं? This is what my confusion was all about till 2020. And then 2020 में lockdown में मुझे सोचने का time मिला because I was like full time traveler. मैं बहुत travel करती थी.
Okay.
अच्छा, इस वजह से because हमें लगता है कि हमारे short term memories loss हो रहा है. सबका हो रहा है, सिर्फ मेरा उनका नहीं हो रहा, सबका हो रहा है. और इस जद्दोजहद में हम ये effort ही नहीं कर रहे कि हम सिर्फ 30 सेकंड बैठे और सिर्फ 30 सेकंड जॉग और मेमोरी करे. आई मीन कैसे बोलूंगी हिंदी में, 30 सेकंड पहले जाए एंड अपने आप को याद दिलाए कि 30 सेकंड में 5 बार इमोशन चेंज हो. एग्जैक्टली. सो एग्जैक्टली प्लीज लेट्स नॉट रिलाई. बिल्कुल बहुत बुरा रिटर्न देने वाला है. राइट. तो टाइम्स ऑन योर हम कर सकते हैं के पीछे इसी फ्लक्चुएशन. या दैट्स व्हाट we lose relationships, we lose money, we lose health. We lose time. I mean, of course we lose time, and that's what we are doing 24/7 to ourselves, to our lives. So yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
So that
that's why to the question.
My question is why did you start? So that was the what's behind it.
The long and short of it, yeah. I mean, there were 3 episodes in my life that catapulted me into quitting everything and taking this as a profession, in fact a mission rather. The first was a prolonged phase of my childhood memories with my family, and again the same thing that if something I'm able to find it logical, why aren't the grown-ups can see the logic in it, aren't able to see the logic in it? Right. So yeah, no answer to that. The second was when I adopted my first dog, and after 3 months the second one came into my life, and I was introduced to the concept of animal welfare, PETA. And I joined PETA, and I was volunteering with them, not actively. I was doing the background volunteering, like raising funds, raising newspapers and all. And Menaka Gandhi ka jo NGO hai, Sanjay Gandhi Happiness Center in Delhi, I used to go and try to help jitna bhi ho sake. So that got me thinking into the world of animal abuse. Every year, I think over 200 billion animals are slaughtered, and for 12 years I was a vegan. 2010 से लेके 2022 तक I was a vegan on and off. I still am. मैं बहुत कम milk product लेती हूँ throughout the day. बहुत कम. And कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है कि मैं नहीं लेती हूँ, but I don't use anything else. I don't promote circus. I don't promote aquariums and anything.
Okay.
वीगन का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि आप सिर्फ मीट खाना बंद कर दो या दूध पीना बंद कर दो. वीगन का मतलब ये भी होता है कि आप सिल्क भी नहीं यूज करो, आप लेदर भी नहीं यूज करो, आप
Right,
कुछ
right.
पॉइंट्स करो. And if you really are a fan of their design, then please ask them to make something out of canvas or faux leather and not use genuine leather. So yeah, that was point number 2.
That's a tough choice though. Right.
It was easy for me. When you're driven by passion, things
Just right.
very easy. And the third one was a personal tragedy that happened to me. And for 6 years I suffered, and I was sick also, due to which I was really, really sick. I was diagnosed with several mental health disorders. And back then, इतना mental health के बारे में Instagram, YouTube में इतनी बातें नहीं होती थी. I'm talking about 2015, 16, 17, 18. अब जितनी बातें होती है, मेरे को अवेयरनेस ही नहीं था कि अच्छा डिप्रेशन भी कुछ होता है, बाइपोलर भी कुछ होता है, एंड एंजाइटी भी कोई चीज होती है. आई हैड नो आइडिया व्हेन आई वाज गोइंग थ्रू ऑल ऑफ दिस थिंग्स, एंड इंसोम्निया के बारे में नहीं पता था. एंड सो when I did not get the support that was legally required, that was on humanitarian grounds required from my own family, the people I was sharing my household with, I thought that, okay, so क्या होता है ना कि when your own people don't support you for something that is like outrightly legally right, not emotionally, not legally right, अगर वो सावधान इंडिया में आप देख रहे हो तो फिर आप बोल रहे हो कि this is wrong and we should speak up for it. पर जो आपके घर में जब वो चीज होती है, इतनी and you not just ignore it, you push the person to pretend that नहीं हुआ है कुछ, just shut it. You are not supposed to talk about it, and how can you bring it up as if I was the one who was wrong? So for 6 years I suffered, and I try to suppress myself, but then I thought that maybe there's a very thin chance that maybe I am right, and maybe all these 4 people that I'm going to use this word, I'm sorry about it, has got their heads totally screwed up and messed up. So maybe I am right. So that's when I did my research, I started my webinars, and I started to teach meditation, and people started to get results overnight, at times in 3 days and 15 days. I had healed insomnia of somebody who was an insomnia patient for 32 years. And I didn't heal him because he got healed, and I just helped him through the process in 11 days. His insomnia was cured in 11 days. Wow. That's when I thought that this, whatever I am working, and a fellow human, even if he's going to live for another day, he can sleep with dignity. He can sleep with dignity. No one talks about this. Sleeping with dignity, I mean, what gibberish are you talking about? No. If you are on bed and you're tossing and turning and you cannot sleep, and you're begging to God every single night that please thoda sa sula do. And this elderly gentleman, when he slept and when he called me the next day, he said, "Beta, बहुत सारा आशीर्वाद," and I had tears. मैं रो पड़ी थी. And like कि कुछ अच्छा किया मैंने, that I helped him to get back his sleep, and till today it's been 2.5 years, he's still sleeping really well. So कुछ तो मुझे समझ में आया है about the body. Why not polish the skill and help more? So that's when I embarked on this journey of teaching meditation for free. And yeah, that's about it. So 3 stages of my journey, and I'm not no going back. So yeah, I'm wherever on this path.
There's always a deep story behind everyone who's doing something that's not common, right? Yeah. But I just want to go back to your journey once again. And आज की date में भी many people are going through that condition that you described, and that is that अगर हम simple शब्दों में बोलें, that is a simple condition of denial, right? Yeah. People who accept कि वो कौन से condition में, right? Yeah. So what's your take on that?
What's my take on that? For that, I'll have to tell you a little bit of story about evolutionary psychology, if that's okay.
Sure. Please. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are mammals. We are animals. We are not reptiles. We live in a community. Every single mammal lives in a community, right? Like you look at tigers, you look at leopards, you look at monkeys. Everybody tries their level best to live in a community, and they have hierarchy. It's right. Yeah, the little community, the little or pack is hierarchical. likewise for us. Now, the story goes like this. So, let's say we are foragers and we are not yet civilized, and we like a group of 15 people, humans, and we are not yet nomads because we're foragers. Nomads तो like a very different concept. Foragers, we're foraging, है ना? Foraging का मतलब होता है एक जगह से दूसरी जगह खाने के एक मिनट में निकल जाना. हम अभी animal अवस्था में है. Now, a group member gets heavily injured and he is bleeding. Like he or she is bleeding, really bleeding. And they must have broken a femur or कुछ major bone break हो गया है, and they just cannot get up and move. Now, we as a group has to reach a shelter before nightfall. Otherwise, there is a threat of a predatory attack. Now, we are not canines. We are not predators. अभी तक civilized तो हम हुए नहीं हैं. हमें hunting नहीं आती है. We are still foragers. So in this process, and every single animal, they do not carry their injured along with them. They leave them behind. So millions of years of evolutionary memory, being left behind equals painful death. Now the body understands this. The prefrontal cortex, the cerebral, the thinking mind, the chitta in Sanskrit, it doesn't understand it.
Correct.
उसको इस बात की समझ नहीं है क्योंकि वो उसको इतना टाइम ही नहीं मिला कि वो इवॉल्व हो सके. वो एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. It's an infant in front of the intelligence of the body. So जब भी हमें लगता है कि हमारा कोई प्रियजन या someone we love is going to leave us, it feels like painful death. A breakup is a punch in your gut, is a heavy punch in your gut. सनी देओल के 2.5 किलो के हाथ वाला punch. If you will, you know the guy is a jerk, you know the girl is a gold digger, but the concept of a guy can also be a gold digger. Okay, let's not call it gender. कुछ भी हो सकता है. हाँ. Don't.
Let's keep it general.
Let's keep it general. कोई कुछ भी हो सकता है. Let's say सामने वाला हमारी
other person is not going बस.
Intention सही नहीं है, मगर जब वो हमें छोड़ के जाने की बात करता है, हमें धमकियां देता है, हमें पता है वो बहुत लाउजी है, वो हमारे लिए अच्छा नहीं है, मगर वो लॉजिक जो है ना वो बीस को समझ आ रहा है, मगर बॉडी क्या लग रहा है ना, इट्स लाइक I am being left alone, I am getting abandoned. Now this abandonment, unless and until you have regulated your nervous system really well, now I'm talking a little scientific, okay, unless and until आपकी बॉडी एकदम स्थिर है, ऑलरेडी सुख में है, तो आप वो हार्ड डिसीजन नहीं ले सकते क्योंकि आपकी बॉडी आपको अलाउ नहीं करेगी. इट्स वेरी बॉडी स्पेसिफिक, फिजियोलॉजिकल है, साइकोलॉजिकल नहीं है. जो हम साइकोलॉजी की इट्स फिजियोलॉजिकल, हम इतनी साइकोलॉजी की बातें करते ना वो बहुत सरफेस लेवल पे है. आप बॉडी की बातें ज्यादा करें, हम सबको बॉडी की बातें ज्यादा करनी चाहिए क्योंकि बॉडी में ट्रॉमा स्टोर होता है, दिमाग में नहीं होता. बस एक छोटे से ट्रॉमा के सीड को पकड़ के दिमाग एंड्रोमेडा गैलेक्सी तक ट्रैवल कर सकता है. प्लैनेट स्काई रॉकेट फास्टर देन द स्पीड ऑफ लाइट, थॉट इज फास्टर देन द स्पीड ऑफ लाइट. तो सोचो हम कितने ही ख्याली पुलाव बना सकते हैं. सो इट्स बेटर दैट वी ट्रेन आवर बॉडी, वी align our body and our awareness with our breath. हम श्वास के बारे में ज्यादा बात करें, हम बॉडी के बारे में ज्यादा बात करें, हम postures के बारे में ज्यादा बात करें, हम body training के बारे में ज्यादा बात करें, not mind training. Mind training will take you up to a certain extent at a certain age, but you cannot depend your life on mind training. You have to talk about the body that's period. That is what in my head. Correct. Body से
body, breath and mind. 3 चीजों तो like, but I feel कि that is the best of it.
अगर ये आ गया ना, आपको किसी की जरूरत नहीं है. Now, why would a mother, after watching Savdhan India, wherein a guy is harassing a girl, she's just become Rani Lakshmi Bai. I mean, no comparison to I call her Devi, Rani Lakshmi Bai. अब उसका जो stance था, it was really horrific. But the moment she gets to know that her own son has done something of that stature, she's just gonna hush it up. Not
come back to the life part.
First interest here is she wants to protect herself from being abandoned by her immediate society.
Okay. Okay.
That's the inherent fear.
That's where the dot makes down.
That's where so that's where the inherent animalistic fear comes, that if I'm abandoned, maybe I'll have to sell my home, maybe I have to leave everything and I have to just go somewhere else and start all my life. I've spent all my life here. So that's the primitive, primal, raw fear, which most of us cannot fight. If most of us can fight it, then we'll have a really amazing society, and I would still be a techie or a traveler, English or a meditation teacher. So yeah.
Got the point.
Yeah.
Right. And बहुत सारे लोग इसी वजह से denial में चपके रहते हैं, because that is also हमारा comfort zone है, and you don't want to come out of it. The abandonment वाला issue that we find.
Denial is a coping mechanism, I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Right. So, अब अगर let's connect back to what you are doing, what I'm trying to do, is telling people how to be mindful of these things, how to be mindful of those actions जो कि हम ignorance, fear, denial में without awareness stage में लेते रहते हैं, right? So, just to close our conversation, just to have a crux to it, what is that one thing that you would advise people who maybe are living in denial, who maybe are living in ignorance, या फिर वो अवेयरनेस है ही नहीं उनके अंदर, या फिर अगर हम बिल्कुल कॉमन सेंस की बात करें, कॉमन सेंस की भी मतलब समझ नहीं है, राइट? So what is that one thing if they could just take it into their life, start applying from today? बहुत ज्यादा बड़ी हम मेडिटेशन का डिस्कशन नहीं करेंगे, बिकॉज़ मेडिटेशन को समझना, बात को समझना, दैट इज अ वेरी डिफरेंट टॉपिक. यू वुड हैव टू कम बैक फॉर दिस, राइट? क्या करना one simple, you said, कहते हैं कि what is that one magic sutra you want to give to the people who are maybe in ignorance, right, whatever?
एक नहीं है, छोटा सा दो है. पहला इच्छा. I can bring all the horses to Bias Nadi to drink water. I cannot make them drink it. प्यास के अंदर जगनी चाहिए,
जिज्ञासा
and हाँ वो चाहिए. So yeah, that's one. अच्छा, अगर वहां तक पहुंच गए, या जब जो लोग वहां तक पहुंच गए हो, तो एक easiest way है, easiest way. Start observing your response to life. That's it. That's it. That's right. और कुछ नहीं. So there's this bottle of water in front of me, and I want to drink water. Go as basic as that. Heat बन जाओ. Go as basic as that. Okay, I want to drink water. I'm picking up the bottle, uncorking the cork, and now tilting it in my mouth and gulping down the water. Why am I doing it? Because I'm thirsty. End of story. Khatam, आगे बढ़ो. I replace my earpods in the in the pods. Now, why am I want to do it? Because the conversation got over. That's it. Get into the habit of knowing your response.
Right.
So if you know, because your response is your karma.
Yeah.
The natural response as per your ability is your dharma, your nature. So if you know your innate nature, if you know your innate nature, कि हम झगड़ालू स्वभाव के हो, या आप स्वीट हो, या आप सार हो, आप बिटर हो, आप पीपल प्लीजर, ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है. हमें अपने बारे में ही नहीं पता, हम चांद तारे खोजने निकल गए. अपने अगर पता हो जाए तो सारी नॉट 90% और 100% और 10%, हर एक समस्याओं का समाधान हो जाएगा. I think Maharshi Patanjali also mentions this in chapter 3 of Yoga Sutras and Vibhuti Pada, that when you know the nature of your mind, you know everybody. That's what he says in chapter 3, if I'm not wrong. But yeah.
Right. So there's a version of it which my guru also teaches, makes to say that understanding the mind is transcending all sufferings. अगर हमने अपनी इंटेंशन समझ ली, we can transcend anything. कोई भी problem हो, it will get sorted out.
Yes. Because that intention with which you are responding is your first response. FIR, first information report होता है ना, तो आपका first response जो होता है, वो होता है आपका actual कर्म. First कि मुझे प्यास लगी है इसलिए पानी पीना है, कोई कर्मा नहीं है उसमें. लेकिन मुझे किसी डाइटिशियन ने डराया है, मैं डर के पानी, तो वो मेरा कर्म.
अच्छा, just know I would really, I'm just breaking you here, but just repeat that line around karma and dharma, because that is the thing that people need to resonate in their mind. So let's, before ending the session, I would love you to just repeat that line. Just repeat that statement once.
एक क्षत्रिय का धर्म क्या होता है? टू डिफेंड, फाइट नहीं, डिफेंड, राइट? टू डिफेंड. जो क्षत्रिय नहीं है, वक्त आने पर वो अपने और आसपास के बचाव करने के लिए वो क्षण भर में क्षत्रिय बन सकता है, वो उसका धर्म है, राइट? लेकिन अगर हम वो एक थोड़ा सा मैंने ब्रॉडर पर्सपेक्टिव दे दिया क्योंकि एकदम से कुछ याद भी नहीं आ रहा. हमारा कर्म वो होता है, देखो जो कर्म वर्ड है ना, इट्स अ वेरी जेनेरिक वर्ड. उसके अम्ब्रेला के नीचे बहुत सारा होता है. प्रारब्ध आ गया, संचित कर्म आ गया, ठीक है. प्रारब्ध वो होता है जो हमारे इमीडिएट होता है, जिसको इनहेरिट करते हैं. संचित कर्म इज जनरली सबका होता है. और भी बहुत सारे होते हैं, मैं उस पे नहीं चल. बीटिंग ऑफ द हार्ट इज आल्सो कर्म. कर्म इज नथिंग बट मेमोरी. जिसको हम कर्म बोल रहे हैं या कर्म को बहुत नेगेटिव तरीके से देखा जाता है, उस कर्म का मतलब होता है वो बैगेज जिसे हम ढो तो रहे हैं मगर हमें ढंग से ढोया जा नहीं है, जो हमारे लिए सच में एक बैगेज बन चुका है, जो हमें पीड़ा दे रहा है, जो पीड़ादायक है और जिसे हम बदलना चाहते हैं. उसे हम बदल तभी सकते हैं जब हम अपने रिस्पॉन्स के बारे में अच्छी तरह से जान लें, क्योंकि हमारा रिस्पॉन्स ही हमारा कर्म है. कर्म का मतलब होता है एक्शन, करोति, करना. सो अगर पानी का ग्लास उठाते वक्त आई एम फीलिंग इट्स लाइक ओह गॉड, मुझे फिर से पानी पीना, अभी तो 2 ग्लास पिया था. सो इट्स अ बैगेज. सो लेट मी आस्क माई सेल्फ, व्हाई do I want to drink another glass of water in 30 minutes? Why do I have to drink the 3rd glass of water? If you're able to answer, और वो why का आंसर आपको उसी वक्त नहीं आएगा, टाइम दो ना. अपनी तो जिंदगी है, उधार की थोड़ी है. जिंदगी कम से कम अपनी है ना. पैसे आप लोन पे ले सकते हो, घर आप मॉर्गेज पे ले सकते हो, पर जिंदगी आप उधार पे नहीं लेते, वो आपकी अपनी होती. तो दो ना अपने आप को टाइम. कौन सा टैक्स लग रहे है उसके ऊपर? So ask your why. Don't chase the answer. Wait. Be with the question. You don't have to like, I want to know. There is a reason. No, there is no reason. Validate feelings. That's it. End of story. Feelings है, गुस्सा है, होने दो, आने दो गुस्सा. बन मत जाओ, पत्थर के मार मत. When you know कि हाँ it's coming, you will be able to. आप जब आप अपने आप को बोल रहे हो कि मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है, देख ऐसे मत कर, तो आप गुस्सा करोगे ही करोगे. I mean, don't think about the red monkey or the blue elephant. You are going to think of a red or that. Yeah. So yeah, you just have to observe your response and keep living with the why. Why am I doing this? Why did it happen with me? Nobody knows, bro. If I knew the answer, तो बहुत सी चीजें हुई हैं मेरे साथ, नहीं होती. Nobody knows why it happened with me. Why am I responding like is the right question. There's no victimhood in that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Wonderful. So I'll just quickly wrap the 2 main things that I got to learn from this conversation. And it was a fantabulous conversation. And the 2 main highlights that I got was, number 1, that our first response is called karma. And our innate nature is our dharma. Right?
Yes. It's all like that.
Okay, great. और अगर आप किसी भी इग्नोरेंस में, डिनायल में, किसी भी लाइफ ट्रबल में फंसे हैं, and you want to start on this path, you want to start living a mindful life, you want to start being a meditation practitioner or even just being mindful of your actions, तो उसके लिए बस 2 चीजें जरूरी हैं. एक आपकी जिज्ञासा और दूसरा आपकी what was that? पहले आपको जिज्ञासा जरूरी है, दूसरा है कि आप ऑब्जर्व करना स्टार्ट कर दो. Just start being mindful. हाँ, अपने रिस्पॉन्स को ऑब्जर्व करना स्टार्ट कर दो. आपका रिस्पॉन्स right.
And response is like not picking up the bottle. The first thought that came before responding.
The first thought.
That's the first thought. Yeah. That's already an action. आप वो कहते हैं ना कि जरूरी नहीं है
एक बार का मतलब लगता है कि it's doing some action, but even the thoughts count as karma. Right.
They are very much karma. आप किसी के बारे में सोच रहे हो कि इसका तो मतलब मैं छोड़ूंगी नहीं इसको, तो ऑलरेडी
बन गया
हो ना. हाँ, बन गया, बिकॉज फिजियोलॉजिकली ऑल्सो न्यूरोकेमिकल नेगेटिविटी स्टार्ट हो चुका है. रश स्टार्ट हो चुका है. स्ट्रेस जैसे ही बॉडी से चला जाएगा, एकदम से कॉर्टिसोल रिलीज होगा टू लेट योर बॉडी नो के स्ट्रेस जा चुका है. So you're already ruining the moment in your body already. Poison already go चुका है. So छोड़ दो philosophy, body पे आ जाओ. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first step, right? To start, अगर हम अष्टांग योग की बात करें तो पहला step तो वही है. वहीं से start करना है body से, then we go to that body breath side वाला alignment, right?
Yeah.
And the more we
Asana, pratyahara, yeah.
Correct. And the more we get into this conversation, I feel there is more to explore. And I think there are many people who would want to ask questions in the upcoming sessions also. So definitely let's wrap for today's session, but we are gonna come back and Kamalika is gonna come with us once again because there's a very deep concept. We have just I don't think even if we have touched the iceberg of it, it's just the tip of it. I don't think we have touched it right now. So, but it was a great conversation and thanks for being there. I hope you had a great time. I hope everyone learned something from this. And just for everyone who's going to watch it afterwards, after the live is over, you could, this live will be available on all the audio and video platforms. So we share the links. And if you want to learn more around mindfulness, around meditation, please go follow Kamalika, right? Could you please speak out your handle once?
It's I am Kamalika.
Great. That's right. I am Kamalika Roy. And it was a wonderful time. And I hope you had fun. And I hope people learned a lot. Thanks a lot once again. And have a great night.
Thank you so much.
Let's meet again sometime.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
And I really love your video. You call it reels. Okay. So yeah, I love it. So I follow them. And I try to learn something or the other from every single one that I lay my eyes and ears on. So continue doing that. It's so good to see more and more people like you, bright minds, young minds, to actually coming up and, doing something for the masses. I mean, yeah, we want more such people like you. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot. I'm hearing from you. So that's a great opportunity. That's a great thought coming from you. Thanks a lot. And hope to see you again sometime soon.
Sure.
And with that,
you.
Let's keep learning, keep growing.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bye.